Western countries. She noted that resources to address this issue should be holistic, equitable, and inclusive and focus on job creation for youth in Africa. The Liberian Foreign Minister welcomed initiatives such as the expansion of the European Investment Bank in Africa and highlighted the Global Gateway as a critical framework for cooperation, economic growth, and resource mobilization. Addressing global security, the minister reaffirmed Liberia's commitment to counterterrorism efforts, Security Council reforms, and peacekeeping reforms, while stressing the importance of strengthening regional blocs, including those in West Africa, to effectively address security challenges. In her address at the AU Summit in Luanda, Angola, Minister Yanti congratulated Angola on its 50th anniversary, thanking them for the recent honor of the President William R. Talbot for his role played in Angola's independence journey. A bill of information filed by government lawyers in the Aston case at Criminal Court A was Wednesday denied by Judge Roosevelt Willie. The application was filed on grounds that a juror campaigned for defendant Abu Kamara during the 2023 elections and was seen in several photographs on her social media page. In his ruling, Judge Willie said the juror denied the photo being hers, adding that at no time did she campaign for defendant Kamara, noting that Article 11 of the Constitution gives individuals the right to affiliate. He said, given the fact that technology is evolving and artificial intelligence, known as AI, is heavily involved with modern technology, the juror denied and stressed that it's her mother in the photo and not her, as was raised by prosecuting lawyers. But taking exception to the judge's ruling, County Attorney Councilor Richard Scott said political lineage is not and was not an issue of the state, with the state acknowledging persons' right to affiliation to the extent that the coordinator of a district to a particular party was not objected to. Councillor Scott noted that the court also failed to acknowledge that the juror indicated that she is not the one in the photo, rather, it's her mother. Meanwhile, the 15-man jury panel has been completed to listen to the Aston attack case at the Capitol building in December 2024 with Konati Kofa and 15 others allegedly linked to the crimes. A fortnight ago, they all pleaded not guilty to their criminal indictment, thus shifting the burden of proof on government. The Liberia Telecommunication Authority has admitted to its underperformance in the 2025 national budget. Speaking at the ongoing budget hearing at the Senate Wednesday, LTA Commissioner for Licensing and Regulations Ben Fafana said the LTA did not meet its target due to an ambitious assumption in the 2025 budget. He noted that the board of the LTA was optimistic about collecting the revenue streams in its 2025 budget, but was unable, thus affecting its contribution to the national government and its operations. In the 2025 budget, the LTA was expected to raise a little over 10 million United States dollars in revenue, but fell short of their target due to an ambitious projection in the 2025 budget. According to our legislative reporter, the LTA has been taxed in 2026 draft national budget to contribute 8.5 million United States dollars in the 2026 draft national budget due to its underperformance in the 2025 fiscal year. The budget hearing is currently ongoing with the Liberia Telecommunication Authority, the Center for National Documents and Records Agency, Asset Recovery, and the Liberia Petroleum Regulatory Authority in attendance. The National Fisheries and Aquaculture Authority, NAFA, has provided justification for not paying government's contribution of 2 million United States dollars. NAFA Acting Director General Sarah Sebe said NAFA's performance as of 2025 stands at $1.4 million in terms of actual revenue generated against targeted revenue of 2.3 million. He noted that this administration inherited the total liability of 3.1 million United States dollars owed to government institutions and vendors. Mr. Sebe said with a bank balance of 350,000 inherited couple with a total staff capacity of 203 with a monthly salary of 167,000 United States dollars, it was impossible to make any contribution to the government. He made the statement Wednesday on Capitol Hill during the budget hearing. The Liberia National Red Cross Society has begun providing urgent humanitarian assistance to families affected by recent fire outbreak in two of Liberia's 15 counties. According to a release, the families are in Tiwa district in Grand Cape Mount and in several communities in Montserrat counties. A total of 59 families are receiving cash transfers to support their immediate recovery, along with assorted relief materials. The materials include clothing, shower slippers, soap blankets, and personal hygiene kits, among others. Meanwhile, the Red Cross Secretary General Gregory Blamo restated the institution's commitment to restore, support, recovery, and to strengthen community resilience across Liberia. The Security Expert Guard Agency of Liberia, SEGAL, has concluded a one-day African study tour for officers of Nigeria's Armed Forces Command and Staff College. The engagement highlights SEGAL's growing role in regional security cooperation. According to SEGAL's security manager, Dave Freeman, the visit helped the officers understand how Liberia's security system operates, particularly the role of private security in supporting national safety. He said private security firms now protect key facilities, financial institutions, and other sensitive areas across the country. Mr. Freeman added that SIGAL also uses modern security tools, including electronic monitoring and rapid response patrols, to strengthen protection for clients. Meanwhile, team leader Brigadier General E.A. Okakwe, that's Orakwe, says the visit forms part of efforts by Nigeria's Armed Forces Command and Staff College to strengthen regional cooperation on community-driven security. He told SIGAL's management and staff that the study tour focuses on learning how Liberia engages communities in national security efforts. Brigadier General Orakwe said understanding these local structures is essential to addressing shared security challenges across West Africa. He also conveyed appreciation from the commandant of the college, Air Vice Marshal Hassan Idris Alhaji, for the warm reception provided to the delegation since their arrival. The Nigerian team is in Liberia to interact with security institutions as part of their one-year senior staff course. The Legislative Press Pro-Legispo, a group of journalists covering the legislature, has called for calm as it seeks clarity from House Speaker Richard Cohen over alleged jail threats. The remarks made during the 12-day sitting of the third quarter of the second session have raised concerns in the media community and the public. Legispo emphasized that journalists play a key role in promoting transparency, for which there should be no form of intimidation or interference from any individual or stakeholder. The organization said it is constructively engaging with Speaker Coon to clarify his statement and urged reporters covering the legislature to remain professional in the discharge of their duties. Legispo pledged to protect journalists' rights and called on authorities to ensure they work freely and safely. Meanwhile, the director of the Press and Public Affairs at the House of Representatives, Robert Haynes, has clarified that the statement by Speaker Coon was a mere joke between him and reporters. Mr. Haynes said the Speaker's statement was not formal or intentional. He said at no point has the Speaker threatened or insulted any journalist at the House or anywhere. He warned against secret recording by journalists, terming such act as unprofessional and unethical.
Speaker would not in any way and at any point in time see journalists or threaten journalists. He is a media friendly president. And I can say this that the speaker and any member of the House of Representatives will not in any way or any form intimidate the media.
The Director of Press at the House of Representatives thanked the leadership of Legislature for the timely and professional response to the matter. Robert Haynes emphasized that the Speaker and every member of that august body remain committed to respecting press freedom. President Joseph Boakai has underscored the importance of geopolitics, security, economic governance, and regional integration as pillars for Africa's growth and development. President Boakai believes the pillars are critical to transitioning Africa being just an observer to an architect, from a recipient to a contributor to global politics and regional growth. The Liberian leader was speaking at the opening session of the 17th edition of the Medis Forum in Morocco Wednesday. He called for united front in tackling pressing global challenges. Liberia Immigration Service has launched its 5-year strategic plan with a call to support for responsive and professional immigration service to safeguard the country's borders. The policy document also highlights the need for immigration officers to double efforts in tackling cross-border crimes and human trafficking in the territories of Liberia. At the launch of the document Wednesday, Monrovia, Liz Commissioner General Elijah Rufus described the plan as a testament to the entity's excellence, security, institutional development. The Liz Commissioner General noted that strategic plan will further enhance the entity's institutional capacity, border security and surveillance, migration management, and public engagement. Meanwhile, several international bodies, United Nations Development Programme, UN Women, the United States of America, and China have vowed to ensure the plan is achieved. Police in Kakata, Margibi County are investigating for persons in connection with the death of a 22-year-old girl, Ruth David. Our correspondent said those that are being investigated by state security are individuals who interacted with Madam David before her demise. Our correspondent said Ruth David was a resident of Uwiala who had traveled to Kakata with a man believed to be her father. Our correspondent said on the 22nd of November, the lifeless body of Madam David was found in Kakata General Market to the dismay of residents. The four persons being investigated are from different communities in Kakata, and Justice Minister and Attorney General of Liberia, Councillor Oswald Twe, has spoken against the alleged acts of stigmatizing and marginalizing pregnant school-going girls and young mothers. Councillor Twe said such practices undermine national efforts to promote gender equality. Speaking at the National Dialogue on Girls' Education with focus on pregnant school-going students on Tuesday, the Justice Minister said a girl's potential must not disappear because she is carrying a child. Minister Oswald Twice said government is committed to ensuring every girl has access to education. The National Dialogue on Girls' Education, organized by the Ministry of Education, brought together government officials, civil society partners, educators, and youth advocates to discuss challenges and develop sustainable solutions for advancing girls' education in Liberia.
Crystal and the news bulletin. She returns hopefully with the weather report and foreign news from other top stories. President Joseph Boyka showcases government's progress at opening section of the 17th Media Forum in Morocco. Major television transmission installation is taking place in Grand Bassa County. It has been carried out by management of the Liberia Broadcasting System. On the line, Emmanuel Bono asked LBS Deputy Director General for Technical Services, Buffett Lloyd, what is the objective of the new television transmission?